The internet seems to have caught Blake Lively again, feuding with 3 A-list women, including Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Garner, and Margot Robbie. Let's break each theory down. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, banking some content while I am getting my eye surgery. Thanks for all the well wishes, but let's get into it. Did Reese Witherspoon jab at Blake Lively? Did Jennifer Garner? Did Margot Robbie? These are 3 A-list talents that seemingly haven't been too fond of Blake Lively. Let's go through each one, and I'll tell you my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to comment helps the algorithm. But I've seen these theories around. Yeah, I think a lot of them have some valid points. Let's start with Reese Witherspoon. So, did she take a jab at Blake Lively's photo scandal back in the 2011 movie awards speech that went viral? Sure seems that way. Now, for those that don't know, Blake Lively was part of a photo scandal, and this is pretty messed up because, again, she didn't post these. These were leaked. This is revenge corn, and not really cool at all to be sharing these. Daily Mail article here has them here. I'm not going to show them here, but I saw it briefly, and yes, her face is shown. She's holding a phone, and sure looks like her. Everything out there and exposed, clearly sent to somebody. Now, it's not illegal. It's really none of our business. But her reps denied it. Said 100% fake. It's not her. She denies ever sending a photo, ever. Well, Blake Lively was that recipient around the same time that this happened. Here's what Reese said.
Say to all the girls out there, like, I know it's cool to be bad. I get it. All right, be bad. But it's also possible to make it in Hollywood without a reality show. And, you know?
Jab at all the reality stars, Kim Kardashian, and she's really going to double down on Kim.
When I came up in this business, if you made a sex tape, you were embarrassed and you hid it under your bed. And like if you took naked pictures of yourself on your cell phone, you hide your face, people. Like, hide your face.
Yeah, in the photos, she did not hide her face. If it's her. Now, they say it's not her. She's got the mole and everything. It sure looks like her. And what's very interesting is I want to show this one part here. As it says here, spokesman Blake has never taken photos of herself like that. Blake will pursue legal action against the publication which initially published these photographs and the other outlets that republished them in any manner. Well, they're published right here, and they're still there, and they've been there for like 10 years. So she decided not to pursue legal action. Why? Now, again, I'm not shaming her for it. Should Reese have shamed her for it? I don't know. Probably not. She's right. Don't put your face on him, obviously. But, yeah, it's clearly a jab at her. It seems clearly like a jab. And when you go a little deeper to learn a little bit more about this, there were 2 celebrities. This was back right as It Ends With Us ended, before the drama, the lawsuits. Apparently, both Reese and Blake were eyeing up to be producers on Taylor Swift's Hollywood debut. The singer was prepping to work on a film this year after the Eras Tour ended, past December. And there were 2 in the battle, Blake and Reese. And so that was the plan. She was gearing up to make her first directorial debut, and she wanted some, A-list producers to help her. Now, it'd be weird to hire either of these 2, to be honest. Hire, like, actual producers, not that get talent producers. But apparently Blake and Reese were in the running. Taylor previously helped Witherspoon with a song for Where the Crawdads Sing, an original song. So clearly they're, friends. They work together just like she was friends with Blake. Given all that's happened, I don't think Blake's going to get that producing job now. And if she hires Reese, well, then what a little sweet way to really confirm that there is and was a beef and that Reese ultimately won. We shall see. So stay tuned. Now, next up, Scarlett Johansson wasn't the only one victim to Blake Lively. Allegedly slept with another married DC star before Ryan Reynolds, and that was Ben Affleck. That's the rumor, that Ben Affleck was the other person that she hooked up with. Now, again, this is all alleged gossip, so on, but there's an image of them on the set of The Town, which Blake Lively starred in, and apparently Ben was very flirty with Blake. So this says Ben knew exactly who he wanted to get frisky with, Blake Lively. Ben handpicked Blake because he thinks she's beautiful. Ben wanted Blake for the role, and he pushed for it. Not everyone's happy. Ben's wife of 4 years, Jennifer Garner, feels threatened by Blake. She's truly worried, and she should be. After filming a steamy scene on September 1st, the way too friendly Ben and Blake went out to eat together. People on set are saying he's acting like a lovesick teenager. He just lights up when she's around. He's practically giddy. He's not acting like a married man. So would that have caused some of the problems potentially after his Argo Oscar speech? Marriage is hard. It's a lot of work. Could that have been what it was? The sort of recouping and try to recover from this? And why was Blake being so flirty with the married man? It takes two to tango, and it's easy to blame Ben, which you can, and clearly Jennifer did. They got divorced. They split up. But Blake, what were you doing there? What's going on? And that wasn't the only thing that Jennifer Garner did. Here is a video that we have here from the set of Deadpool Wolverine as I load this up. This was just a weird little moment that she did. It was a cool TikTok, actually. When she was there playing Elektra. And at this point, around 29 seconds, I gotta be careful. She comes, I don't want to play the music. Oh, hey, look, Blake Lively. This is where I commune with Blake Lively, she said to this witch statue. Now, that's actually Elizabeth Olsen. Look, you're looking good, Blake Lively. But given the history of Blake Lively, this is where I commune with Blake. Why would she have said that? Doesn't really look like Blake Lively. Granted, Jennifer Garner probably doesn't know her nerdy stuff. Maybe she thought it was Mira from Aquaman, which would have been Amber Heard. Sorry, it was my... but it doesn't look like Blake Lively at all. It looks like a witch. Scarlet Witch. Like, look at her. Like, So was she calling Blake Lively a witch? Sort of as a nice little subtle call out. There's that witch. What do you think? Is the witch looking good? That's the theory, Jennifer. This one's a little bit more interesting. I mean, yes, it does seem like Ben and Blake got a little frisky, so I could see why that would have sent Jennifer off. Was this a little shade? What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Now, lastly, Margot Robbie, her husband Tom Ackerlund, seriously are competing with Blake and Ryan. This was also around the summer. I'm sure they're not now. I'm sure Margot and Tom are doing much better now than Blake and Ryan, given all the stupid drama they've stepped in. It's becoming painfully clear that you can't be friends with Margot and Tom and also be friends with Ryan and Blake. It's really forcing a lot of A-listers to pick sides. Margot and Tom spun up their production company, Lucky Chap, with the success of Barbie. And meanwhile, Ryan has been hard at work with his own production company, Maximum Effort, Deadpool Wolverine, etc., Wrexham, The Gin, we know it all. Blake's been hitting the road with her own tour for It Ends With Us, using the space to market her own line of cosmetics and booze. Nice for these old articles to confirm why she was tone deaf and why we had an issue with her. But I'm sure this was retaliation too, right? These two couples are the most powerful people in the movie business right now. They all love working with their household names and big celebrities. Each side in the rivalry is stacking up an impressive list of allies as they meet head-to-head to see who will seize control of the movie business. So yeah, they're serious competitors. Brick combination. Nobody's in the business. Ryan, and he's had Taylor Swift in his corner for more than 8 years. Not anymore. Taylor also holds the proposal star's wife dear. Country tuned up for their Taylor's Rhode Island home party, and it was just what she needed. She's really tried to be her best, let it go, and drama get out of time. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I don't think she's going to be going to any Super Bowls anytime soon. I think Blake lost that invite when she decided to play victim when she reality was the manipulator. So interesting sight. Taylor needs to be more careful and really figure out who her actual friends are. It's not this woman right here. This woman was using you. It's proven. It's in the text. It's not me being mean, bullying. You literally called her your dragon and were trying to get Justin to do what you wanted to maybe get access to Taylor. That's gatekeeping. That's horrible. That's manipulative. You're exposed, girl. So in this instance, yeah, I mean, it does seem like there was a little bit of competition. There's a lot of other theories that I've seen floating around, but they're all clickbait videos. There's nothing I can see where Blake actually tried to steal Barbie. She thinks she's Barbie, but in no way was Blake ever really involved in that. Margot owned it, and now Margot's running it, the producers, and Margot's got a long career ahead of herself. New mom as well. Blake, well, we shall see. So out of these three, I'm going to call the Jennifer Garner one probably the most realistic. I think the Reese Witherspoon one was definitely more shade at Kim Kardashian. Still subtle little shade, but I would say the Jennifer Garner one, there's clearly some beef, flirtation, and that little knock later. And then a little bit of Reese. The Margot one, I think they're just being Hollywood competition. I don't see as much of a beef there. But what do you guys think? I want to hear your theories and thoughts down below. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts. Smash that thumbs up as well, and stay tuned for